Alexa, turn on lamp. Alexa, turn on study table. Alexa, turn on studio. Alexa, trigger party time. Smart homes nowadays are super easy to set up and they're not even that expensive. I'll quickly show you how I have set up. I'll start with the basic and move on to a bit more complicated stuff. I'm using an Amazon Echo for all my voice commands and a couple of smart devices like bulbs and switches. I'll leave the link in the description so if you want to get them. Just a quick advice, if you do have an Alexa lying around, you might want to mute that because I'm going to say it a couple of times. I don't want yours to fire up each time. All right, now let's move on. Now let's start with something very basic, just smart lights that are capable of changing colors and brightness. So here goes. Alexa, set lamp to cool white. All right, then we can say, Alexa, set lamp to blue. Now that's a little dull and we can increase the brightness. So we say, Alexa, set lamp to 100% brightness. Now that's pretty strong. And then we can say, actually, I have my room lights on the ceiling that are also smart. So I could say, Alexa, set ceiling to 10%. And the lights get dim. Now this is all simple stuff, but what you can also do is take 2, 3, 5, or even 10 bulbs, assign each bulb a color and a brightness, and call that whole thing a scene. Let me show you. So I've got 3 Philips Hue bulbs over here, 2 in black and 1 which is a lamp, and they're all set to different colors, and the scene is called gradient. But I do have 2 more scenes set up just to demonstrate to you. So let me show you. Alexa, trigger Motown. And different colors, different intensities, it's a new scene. Alexa, trigger Tropical Twilight. Again, another, and I can just go back to gradient. I can say, Alexa, trigger gradient. And it's just gonna go back to where we started. So they're all scenes that I have saved with each light having its own color and intensity. And I save it by a name and then I hook it up with Alexa and that's it. It's that easy to set it up and then to call it out. Okay, so these are bulbs that are inherently smart. They can dim down, change colors. But what about bulbs that are not smart? Or for that matter, any device that is not smart, how do you convert them? So you can get these Wi-Fi plugs. They basically connect to Alexa and they can turn themselves on or off with your voice commands to Alexa. So you can connect anything to them and those devices will then turn on or off as you give voice commands. So you can connect your water heater, your regular heaters, your air conditioners, your geysers. You're gonna need bigger, obviously, the sockets that can bear that load. So this is a 16 ampere one, but you can also connect smaller loads like lamps or toasters or bulbs. But yeah, do make sure whatever Wi-Fi plug you buy online, it has works with Alexa label on it. Another very interesting product that I do use is the Sensibo Sky thermostat. This is compatible with Alexa and it converts any air conditioner that works with a remote. It makes it smart. So I can turn my AC on or off. I can change the temperature that it is set to, and I can change the fan speed of the air conditioner. Let me demo that for you. Let me just unmute my Alexa. Now, my air conditioner is called Office. I've just given that name to it, okay? That's how Alexa recognizes it. And I can do all of that in the Alexa app. All right, so let's turn it off. It's actually on right now. Alexa, turn off Office. There you go. That's a confirmation sound and the AC is off. And now let me turn it on. Alexa, turn on Office. There you go. Now the air conditioner is on. Now I can change the temperature. So Alexa, set Office to 21 degrees Celsius.
The AC is set to 21.
And now let's try to change the fan speed. Alexa, set Office to high. There you go. And now the fan speed increases and some of that sound or noise may come into the microphone, so you know that it's set to high. Okay, so up until now, you said one thing to Alexa and it did that one thing. But what you can also do is make Alexa do a couple of things with just one command. It's called a routine, and you create that within the Alexa app. And it's really simple. So I'm going to take you through that, okay? I'm going to turn off my studio, just one light so you can see me, and then I'll run a routine, okay? Here goes. Alexa, turn off studio. Okay? And now the routine. It's called work from home, okay? Alexa, work from home.
Time to start your work day.
All right.
Good morning and happy Friday. Here's a fun fact to kickstart your weekend.
So it turned on the lights, it turned on the air conditioner, and it's giving me a fun fact for the day. And then after that, it's gonna play a song for me that I really like nowadays. Well, the fun fact's over. And now one of the songs that I really like nowadays, okay? But I'm gonna turn that off. Alexa, stop. I don't want to run into copyright issues, right? Yeah, the air conditioner is on in full blast. And again, a bit of that noise might be coming in. But yeah, that's a setting I have for work from home. So it does 4 or 5 things together. And really, when it comes to routines, it really depends on how many devices you have at home, but you can be really creative with them. So let me give you another example. Let's say you have kids at home, okay, and you want to have some fun with routines. Here's what you can do. Alexa, search for monsters.
Let me look for monsters.
And then it's just gonna, change lights after a few seconds. So from red, it goes to purple, it goes to green, to yellow. Just sort of, engage your kids, right? It's a way, and it's totally up to you how you want to do that. And then, yeah, it's almost done.
No monsters found. Please sleep.
Right? So that's a routine for kids. I mean, point being, there's a lot you can do. Some things that are productive, they're utility oriented, and some that are just for fun. Totally up to you. And if you're really interested, you can actually take a step further and have if this then that applet. So IFTTT is an app, you can download it on your phone. It allows you to connect your devices via applets. You can do really interesting stuff. So let me show one of those. Alexa, set a timer of 1 minute.
1 minute, starting now.
Okay, now here's what's gonna happen. After 1 minute, my lights are gonna blink. And that's the way the applet is configured, okay? And you can see what's happening, right? Alexa is ringing, but my lights are going on and off. So yeah, that's the kind of stuff you can do with if this then that. Just get the application. There's an Explore tab, and you can look into Alexa and all the possible integrations that are there. And that's pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to give you an idea on how you can get started with your smart home setup. You can get yourself a lot of complicated stuff too, like smart door locks, weather monitors, motion sensors. You can get electrical appliances that are smart, like refrigerators and washing machines and dryers. And yeah, just make sure that they are compatible with, something like Alexa, so you can just give voice commands and activate them. Make sure whatever you're buying it says works with Alexa, so that way you know that it's gonna connect for sure. If it doesn't have that label, don't get it. Now, one thing to note is that, sure, a lot of the appliances may be very expensive when it comes to being smart, but a lot of other devices have started to come at really cheap rates. Things like bulbs and power strips that are smart, or Wi-Fi plugs. They've gotten pretty cheap and pretty affordable as compared to what they were earlier. So I think now is the right time to start investing into a smart home setup, and you can start small and you can keep adding stuff with time. You don't have to do all of it together, right? So phase it out and you can just start doing it. What I'll also do is I'll link all the products that I've talked about in the video in the description. So if you want to get them, you can just go into the description and you can buy it from there, right? And if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments section below. And as always, guys, if you've enjoyed this video, make sure you like it, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notification icon. I'll see you guys in the next one.